pre-show. All right. Okay. Pull up everything. Boop. Okay. That bee from Bubsy. Well, hi, that bee from Bubsy. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the pre-show. Although I don't know if you're actually watching, but I got a notification that someone subscribed to our channel, or at least my channel. A channel. Maybe it's my YouTube channel that they subscribe to. Why would they subscribe to my YouTube channel?
It's kind of random.
Nope. Okay. It was that bee from Bubsy. Just subscribed to our YouTube channel. Good. 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 So thanks for the subscribe. Thank that bee from Bubsy. Live control room. There we go. Yep, that's good. Was that bee from Bubsy? Just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Good, good, good. Okay, cool. Cool. For a second, the little clip I was watching, you, like, your thing was, your screen was black. Hi, Candy Bree.
Oh.
Is this, Justin's or
Candy's
Austin's?
here.
Is this Austin's?
Yes.
Okay. That tracks. All right. I need to take deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
Oh, thanks for the wink link.
Don't need that.
Yeah.
I guess I don't need that anymore.
Yep, we gathered that. Yep. So hi Candy / Candy Bree / AKA just the Mr. Tip. We appreciate you watching.
I cannot see chat. BT. I suppose I could pull it up.
So you can pull it up. You also have admin access to the channel, lazy pants.
Yeah, I know. Ow.
I'm the one who writes all of his stuff on YouTube. He clicks export and then I go,
true.
Yes, it is true.
Oh.
I have written your descriptions because you haven't written poo. I have written your descriptions and made your thumbnails. I'm not saying they're good thumbnails, but I've made them.
See, the descriptions I could do. The thumbnails.
No. You're fine. Frankly, if you do the descriptions, I would love it. But if you don't, I can do it too.
The alphabet is a thing.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z.
I don't know why it didn't show up. Weird. That is not the live.
You should still be able to look at the live studio.
No, I did. I got there. I just clicked on the...
Ugh, so
breathe.
Sorry. I am breathing. I'll talk about it later. We got a humidifier today because we needed it.
we go.
Your live studio audience is laughing. I can press the laugh button. Oh, I don't have one.
Welcome to the live chat.
Okay. Oh. What game do you want to play tonight after we're done?
I mean, I know what games I want to play, but I don't think you have either of them.
Probably not. What are they?
They're games I just started playing this last week. So,
Are they even cooperative?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One is Fellowship, which is what I was playing right before. It's a MMO style. Yeah, Candy's correct. But what else is there? Well, we beat Party Hard 2.
I mean, we could go back to Party Hard 1 and just start it and do for like the extra stuff that we didn't do.
We could. Have we ever completed the Portal 2 co-op?
Back on Dickinson.
Okay. That's why I can't remember, because it's been like 10 years.
It's fair. That is fair. I just remember it because I've had them all beat for a while.
Yeah, Fellowship is, well, I'll talk about it.
Well, I say you can talk about it. I'm looking them up. Because I did also just have to spend like $150 on a whole home humidifier today. So, well, that's on top of another purchase I made, which may or may not have been wise, but I made the decision. So
that's fair.
So I'm not
need that window.
Okay, so Core Keeper. Is there a demo? If there was a demo of Core Keeper, that would be. Because go.
It's
give a preview if you're going to talk about it later.
Stardew plus Minecraft.
I've got a friend that wants this game. Okay, someone I know from Rocket League. Okay, that tracks. Billy. Okay, cool. So they'll be really happy to have my data.
What else?
Top-down Terraria is how Austin describes it. That's fair. I can see that. What
other?
Because I don't know if you own Party Hard and Party Hard 2, but those also have remote play together, which now that both of our internets are good.
Yeah, I do own them.
Okay.
I do own them.
Hey, some of my laundry's done. Can always do. I mean, so that new map is out, correct?
Oh yeah.
You could give me that.
Well,
it's a weird way to phrase it, but you could give it to me.
I haven't played that one yet.
Well, then we can learn together. Even better. And if Austin and Candy want to join, I am not the type of person to say no to playing with people. Once again, I phrased that in a way.
Candy, see if Austin wants to play Faz at like 9:30. 9:30.
9:30, because someone showed up late. So
yeah. Oops.
I'll be on shortly, he says at 7:21. 10 minutes later, we're supposed to be live.
That's shortly-ish.
Ish. It's all good. Okay.
I'm fashionably late.
You're like a wizard. You arrive precisely when you mean to.
I mean, ask all my other friends.
That's listen, how I would show up you have you run on drug dealer time, sir.
I kind of do, which is ironic because I've never ever been a drug dealer.
Yeah.
I run on band time.
Oh, touring band time. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's fair. Band, I went to like marching band, high school band. I'm like, no, that's not how that operates.
Rock band time.
Yeah. Rock band times, because they're busy hanging out in their van. All right. Okay. Well, let me hop onto studio mode. There we go. And then let me move that. New Phasma. Oh, doesn't drop till Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, that's right. Because it was supposed to. We thought it was going to drop Friday.
Okay, but it didn't.
Now
okay.
It's Tuesday.
Well, phooey. Back to figuring out what to play.
What other multiplayers do I have?
So cool. I'm looking. So I have a Steam like dynamic collection of cooperative games. There is Baldur's Gate 3, but I think I'd like to keep that and talk about that concept during the show.
Okay. We could install the Halo Master Chief Collection.
I don't even own that, actually.
Old school Halo.
Yeah, I mean, it would be fun. Frankly, at this point, I suspect if I had bought a game, I'd rather just buy the first one that I looked up. Unfortunately, it cost more, but.
What game is that?
Fellowship. If I was gonna have to buy if I'm gonna have to buy a game, it would probably be that one. But I'd prefer to not. But
yeah,
that one is more my style.
Some WoW-ish.
Yep, precisely.
It's WoW without the subscription and all the dailies.
For now. Although, judging by the fact that it's early access tells me it won't ever have the subscription, but could have the dailies. I've got Unrailed. Is that... Let me look at the store page.
Oh.
Because that's a fun game. Is that... Yeah, it does even have remote play together.
Well, I own it, I think. Do I not? I thought I did. Maybe it was remote play. Store. It's been a hot minute since I've played that. Unrailed 2.
Wait, they have an Unrailed 2?
Yeah, and it's cheaper than the first one. That was loud.
It's all good. So basically,
you'll get there, Candy.
$20 versus $25, or we do classic Unrailed, because I don't think we ever beat Unrailed.
I don't think we did either. And I could just buy it,
or we could remote play together, and you can save money.
Pretty fun, yeah.
But that's fair. You can buy it too. I am trying to help us save money too.
What's in the supporter bundle?
uh,
Supporter pack. What's in the support? Do I even care about the supporter pack?
you get a soundtrack.
Oh, it is in my library. I thought I owned it. What are you on about? Oh, I know, because it's not in that category.
Oh.
It's not in multiplayer because those are heavy games. It's in couch because those are the multiplayer light games. With Among Us, Fall Guys, Out of Space, Ultimate Chicken Horse, and Unrailed. So yes, I do own Unrailed. I was like, I swear I own it.
Well, maybe sounds like maybe we do Unrailed, or maybe I can be convinced throughout the show to purchase Fellowship.
I mean, what did you?
Since
We were short of DPS since Candy was busy.
it's been so long since I played a WoW stuff, but generally I like my range DPS people.
I say because we've got tank and healer covered. Unless I'm gone, then not healer covered. Oh, you flatter me. You flatter me.
Damn it.
Because I spilled Mountain Dew on myself.
Welp. Welp.
They have a huge variety. There's like...
All right, well...
Did you just buy it?
What do you think? This is what you get when people subscribe. I make decisions.
Bad influences.
All right.
Yeah, 5 DPS, heroes, 2 tank, 2 healers.
I'm going to presume it's because I'm downloading it. It's causing my connection to you to be weird. Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, it's going to be a bad connection for the next 1 minute 40 seconds. So I'm sorry, everyone. Let me. Oh, his face is moving. That's good. It's got half of it downloaded.
Oh, naughty, naughty.
All right. Oh crap! How much is that game? I forgot. I'm gonna have to buy that before. Well, I can wait. I can wait till day of when we ever decide to do that. Which I would hope to do that this Friday, but we'll see. That's another thing of content I should talk about this week. He should be mostly back now. He's moving smoothly.
I am not in control. Everything looks good on my end, which means it's on your end.
Oh, I know it was
I
on my
cannot be blamed for anything.
It's totally my end because you know I'm installing. All right. Well, I do think we have been vamping, pre-showing enough, and it's basically done downloading. It's got 5 seconds left, so at this point, it's done. So, and look, I got the little blip. It's ready to play. And on that note, blip. Hello, you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Blip. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Just Doing What We Do. Join me, Michael, and my guy,
Anthony, as we catch up with each other on our lives, talk about the things we've been listening to, watching, or playing.
If you want to catch up with us, give us ideas, or just chill with us, like this video. Subscribe! Please.
And be sure to leave a comment or join us in the chat. And with that, what are you drinking today?
My normal myriad of things. I've got Code Red for the moment.
Nice.
Baja Blast for maybe later or maybe the morning. We'll see. And then the good old Wawa. How about you, sir?
I am drinking the good old classic Dew.
Nice.
And then I might later in the evening go grab myself another Ale 8. Ale 8. It's delicious.
That's good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff. I remember that. And I apologize right now because I'm going to be coughing still. Because, yeah. Anyway, I'll get to it later probably, maybe. Oh, he's bopping and moving. There we go. He's back.
Yeah, you got all robot-y for a second there.
Okay, cool. I'm glad I got robot-y for you. Let me just turn that off. Go away. I said go away. Thank you.
Go away. Go away.
Okay. God, this office is hot. What's been on your phone this week, sir?
A lot of Twitch. Still a lot of classic. The music I grew up with, it's probably classic at this point with its age, but you know, old school Green Day, Linkin Park, Avenged Sevenfold. The stuff I grew up on.
Just living in the past, man.
I mean, it's good music too.
You're fair. That's fair.
Supernatural. Still watching that. Yeah. That's
How far are you in Supernatural now?
I'm still in season 1.
How long is season 1?
It's a good. Hold on. Browse.
Candy says it's definitely vintage, and yeah, anything that came out while we were in high school is classic. So yay.
I'm gonna actually go. All right, I'm in episode 19, and I think the first season is like.
If it's classic TV, 28 something episodes, probably.
It's like 23. You know what? IMDb would have been a better choice for that.
It would have been.
I have big brain power.
Big, smooth brain power, like.
Episode guide.
Yes, that's the one to do.
22. So I'm almost done with season 1.
Okay. Nice.
So, yeah. What about you? What's been on your phone?
I was trying to think of stuff I've been watching or listening to this week, and it's been really weird because I shouldn't get too far into it, but it's been most of my week. I think I had a cold for like most of this week. And like Friday, I just didn't really completely feel it until Friday when I was legitimately The Walking Dead. Like I didn't have my kid Friday. I got home. I slept from 10 p.m. to 9 a.m. It's one of the deeper sleeps I've had in quite some time. But so on my phone this week, I didn't watch Twitch. I mostly listened to podcasts at work, or I listened to other people's music. and I just watched a bunch of Musora and Dromio stuff. Just because, I don't know, I guess apparently I'm just kind of in that phase mood thing lately where like I'm just enjoying that style of content. So
Yeah.
yeah, so like that's been a lot of the stuff that's been on my phone. Trying to think if I watched any movies this week. Oh, I started watching Spaceballs this week just cuz oh, what something came up at work and it was like, and the quest for more money. And I was like, I gotta watch Spaceballs now. Um,
Right. Well, you know the
so
sequel's coming out soon.
I do
As
know the
soon-ish.
sequel's coming out.
At some point.
It's even being written by Mel Brooks, or being partially written by Mel Brooks. I think. I think it's mostly being
I
written
think
by his
he's
son at this point. But he's even said he's going to come back as Yoda if he can, or Yogurt. Excuse me.
yeah.
May the
They have to
Schwartz be
call it.
with you.
They should call it the quest for more money because that's what he said in the movie.
It would make my heart a flutter if it did. Um,
Or the search for more money.
I think it was the
I
quest
don't
for more
remember.
money. Either way, it's effectively the same wording. Um,
Yeah.
excuse me, I need to cough real bad.
You know there is a mute button. Oh. So for viewers at home, I get to listen to the coughing. You don't have to listen to it.
He is subjected to it. You are not, because I care about them. But you,
That's fair. I, I feel the same way. I care about them. Me,
um, that mostly covers what I've been listening to or watching this week. Again, having a cold has kind of knocked my memory into this weird shadow
Yeah.
realm.
I feel that.
What have you yeah, what have you been playing?
Well, like we discussed, uh, I was introduced to, well, I mean, I guess we all kind of got Fellowship at the same time because we were all waiting for money at the same time. But Fellowship and Core Keeper. Yeah, Core Keeper. Core Keeper's like Minecraft, Stardew Valley. I don't know Terraria well enough to be able to add that to the mix, but there's probably Terraria in there. A little bit of it's a survival craft. It's a top-down survival craft. So it's fun. And yeah, Fellowship is WoW without the extra BS.
So we were talking about it before, but and here's the dealio. Unfortunately, you no longer have to sell me on this game, right? But, but, buddy, but, I want you to sell me on both of those games in 2 sentences or less. And you are not allowed to use any of the words you have previously said. So you're not allowed to use like the WoW comparison. I want you to think of a new, unique description.
If you
And
like
go.
if you like dungeon crawlers without the extra, if you like the dungeon crawlers for just the dungeon crawl, no dailies, no erroneous plot that you have to go through to get to just the dungeon crawling. It's just dungeon after dungeon crawling. That's what Fellowship is. It's a dungeon crawler.
Fair enough. Now do the same thing for Core Keeper. And go.
I mean, if you like a survival craft that's cozy, yeah, it's a cozy survival craft. I know, because I know you don't like Stardew Valley, but you do like Minecraft.
That's
So
true.
it's Minecraft. It's Yeah, it's a good mix of just a cozy um, survival craft.
Okay, that's fair. That's a good sell. I just had to. I've sometimes I gotta try to push you to say a few more things, So gives me an opportunity to do that.
I mean, it's got. I mean, I could. It's got all the you're crafting, you're going through the world, um, Minecraft style. Um, Stardew's more the look and the feel, the coziness. Um, and I guess Terraria kind of covers both of that as well. And then it's
Mhm.
got a semi progressive boss system. It's definitely more combat focused, more combat and mining focused than Stardew Valley is,
Mhm.
and more farming focused than Minecraft is. And yeah, I would say that the boss progression reminds me a little bit of Valheim. So it's a little mix of all the survival crafting that you have. And it's four-player co-op, or up to four-player co-op.
Yeah, and that's always good. That's always good.
So yeah. What about you? What have you been playing?
Um.
You beat Silent Hill, didn't you?
Yep, I beat Silent Hill on Thursday. That was good. I enjoyed it. I don't, I don't, I don't think I'll ever get to the best ending, just because the best ending you have to beat the game like two more times, I think.
Mm.
And I enjoyed the game, but I don't think I enjoyed it quite that much. Like it was a good,
Fair.
fun survival. It was a good, fun horror game. I, yeah, I got nothing against it. I enjoyed it because it gave me the good scares. It was a good. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to phrase this exactly, but like a good, a good separate universe kind of Silent Hill game because it keeps a lot of the themes of like the Silent Hill lore, like in that it's about like it's typically generally speaking it's in the person's head. It's
Mm.
generally speaking cyclical. It's um it's generally dealing with like their own mental health, right? Um so it keeps a lot of those same themes. My issue is that I shouldn't say it's that an issue. What makes it separate is that uh, it doesn't really like there's no connection to any of the pre-existing lore within the universe. But it serves as like a good one-off story, basically, in the Japanese storytelling style. Um, so it was good for that respect. The combat was fine. I think I personally yearn for more of the original like Silent Hill and the Silent Hill 2 remake style. Um, I don't like the whole you have a stamina meter and all this kind of stuff. Like it bothers me. I'd rather have like a set stamina for running. But don't give me a stamina meter and let and I didn't really like the weapon system, but it wasn't terrible either. Like yeah, I wasn't sitting there going this sucks. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I enjoyed that. And outside of that, I have been playing Dispatch. Um, yeah, because that's fun. Yeah, and it's.
Describe Dispatch for me.
Did you ever play like Telltale games like Tales from the Borderlands or Wolf Among Us or
I did not.
Okay. So there are a lot of those games where like the decisions matter, right?
Hmm.
So if you've seen that meme, like, I think it was like, I don't remember the character, it was like, blah, 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 will remember that. That is from those like Telltale games. Because it's like you're
Okay, yeah.
making a decision, because it was like making a decision, and they're going to remember that decision. It's going to affect whether they help you later in the game or later in the story, right? Um, so this game was made by a lot of those people from that era, and it's very similar style of storytelling, but it is kind of done in an adult animation style. Um, I think is a fair way to put it. But it's definitely more of I would say it's anime inspired still. Pepperidge, yeah, exactly. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Um, so it's I call it like the adult animation style because that's what it really reminds me of, and that like it's it's really good animation. Like the lighting work is good, the directing's good, the animations are smooth. Um, and it's got so Aaron Paul of Breaking Bad fame
Mhm.
is the voice of the main character, but then it's also got like Jacksepticeye is the voice of a character, Moist Critical's the voice
Ooh.
of a character, Alana Pierce is the voice of a character. So you got several like kind of YouTubers, streamers, kind of as part of the game and lending their voices, and it's a lot of that. But then they kind of have like there's a RTS strategy kind of I, that's a very complimentary way to describe it, to be clear. But it is
Okay.
like things will pop because you're playing a dispatcher for a superhero network, right? And your
Hmm.
particular group of superheroes is a bunch of ex bad guys. Um,
Okay.
so you are dispatching these former bad guys to go do superhero things, right? Um, and then you're like trying to get their various skills, their various skill points. Yeah, that's a fair way to put it. Their skills, you're trying to get them to like all mesh and intertwine and work together, and there's some fun in that.
Okay.
But to be fair, it is primarily kind of a decisions matter visual novel esque storytelling game. But it's being released episodically. Um, so you buy it once, and they've released 2 episodes every week, and like the last 2 episodes are being released this week.
Okay.
And I didn't, so I only beat one of the episodes from last week, and I didn't beat the second. Unfortunately, I've already had like the second episode of last week spoiled for me. Um, so what I'm going, so right now my plan is because the last 2 episodes come out on Wednesday. I I think my plan for this moment is I think I'm gonna try to play the last 3 episodes of Dispatch on Thursday night. So that will be like the last 3 episodes of this season. And
Yeah.
I think they've already greenlit it for another season, another game, basically. Um, I'm excited, and I've enjoyed the games a lot. So yeah.
Nice.
And then outside of that, Mega Bonk every once in a while. Like I played like 10 minutes of it, and woo,
Everybody's all up about Megabonk. I probably won't play it.
it's just a fun game that you can do a run in like 10 minutes, and it's nothing. You
Yeah,
know, which there's a great place for games like that. A great
that's
place.
true. That is
I
true.
only have 15 minutes to play. Mega Bonk.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that's going to be like the one time that you get everything perfectly, and you're like 15 minutes. You're like, no, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um. So how's your week been, sir?
It's been okay. Um, honestly, stuff's been going on that I really probably don't want to talk about on air. A lot of stuff in the background. Um, just some hard stuff, hard life stuff going on. Um, and I can talk about that one-on-one later. Um, but yeah, other than that, I mean, work is work. Um, the stream is slowly coming together. And yeah, got addicted to 2 new video games. Um, a couple of basketball games.
Robot.
He froze on me.
Okay, cool. You roboted it on me too. So, uno momento, everyone. Let's. Hello. Check, check. I'm here. Are you here?
Why are you close that? I don't know why the connection's being slow.
Yeah, that connection's great. Not good at all.
That's better. Let's just close all of these. Hopefully that's a little bit better. All right, so what of that did you catch?
I know the week's been rough. Talk about it one-on-one.
Yeah. Yeah, rough life stuff. Work is work.
There we go. I think it was work is work.
Is coming together. Yeah. Stream is slowly coming together. What else did I say? Two new games that I've become addicted to. Which one of them might end up on stream. And then basketball games Wednesday night, and then went to one today. They played Sacred Heart.
Yeah, I saw your mom posted a story when I saw the side of your face.
Yeah. They didn't really play Sacred Heart so much as practice
Beat
against them.
like a dead horse.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the score.
Yeah, it was, no contest. But yeah, and actually that can tie into my nostalgic moment, but yeah, that's pretty much been my week.
Nice.
Is yeah.
Fair enough.
I think that's nothing too memorable.
Yeah.
We're working away and doing life.
That's fair enough.
So I need to come get that chair.
Yes, you do. Because I'm running out of room for chairs in my house.
Maybe I'll come grab it on the way home tomorrow night. I'll just creepily follow you home.
You are welcome to do that, sir. I'm gonna start with the last one. I tried a new taco place tonight.
Yeah?
And I ordered DoorDash. I liked it. It was good. I'm gonna be honest. I might have to run to the restroom at some point.
I was gonna say, are you gonna regret it later?
I actually feel more like it's evacuating this way.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's not good. So we're gonna try to. We're gonna be trying to.
I won't have you dox them on.
It was really good. I enjoyed it, but like until about 15 minutes ago, when my stomach started like churning like it was butter, and I went, "Uh-oh." So,
just not used to the spice then, or
no, it wasn't even spice at all. Like, maybe not the best steak.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So that's how I'm doing at this very second. Um, um, prior to that, I ordered this.
Nice.
This is for work in about a week and a half. So on the 20th, I will not be streaming on Twitch because I'll be streaming on my work Instagram as myself and about a handful to nearly a dozen other employees at work will be doing this season's I'll show you that here in a second. Be doing this season's lineup of hot sauces.
Nice.
So I ordered that earlier this week, and it arrived yesterday. So I'm super excited to. Oh, I hope that didn't come through, but if it did, whew,
I didn't hear
Mexican
anything,
food,
so.
baby. That's all I gotta say.
Still good though.
It was delicious, but let's just say I'll say this way: my stomach doesn't feel as churny.
Did you release some pressure there?
Some pressure definitely got released. But it also came. So the hot ones also came with a bunch of cards.
Oh, truth or dab?
Yep. So I'm gonna put. They're gonna get a free hot. Like I don't care. They're gonna get a free advertisement on this screen. So they give you this. They give you this set of cards, right? And they basically say, hey, if you really want to, you can. If you enjoy this mini sample, go buy the Hot Ones Truth or Dab game. And then they give you a QR code where you can go buy it, all that kind of good stuff. So there's some free promotion for them. Not that they care. They sold to like some company last year for $2 billion, so they don't give two poos about me.
They're doing all right.
They're doing just fine. But they have a lot of. There's a good sample of cards here, so.
Oh wow.
I have got some stuff for the future.
Nice.
Because I warned you, and because while I did buy it for work, and I don't know exactly how much of this will get used, because most of these could be gone by the end of that night for all I know. One thing I know will not be gone.
Yep.
And I like to make people hurt.
I mean, everything tastes better when it hurts, so.
And then there's also my personal favorite is the Last Dab Thermageddon.
Nice.
So that's like it's like the 4 hottest peppers in the world all together. Like it's their mash. It's their mash. It's like mash, ground pepper, the mash, and some chili oil. So it's gonna be hot. I will not have a butthole the next day.
We'll have to find a good use for that.
And then the other thing about my life is obviously there was a basketball game on Wednesday, which you knew, but they didn't. Well, they kind of knew. I told them that I was going, but we saw each other at the game on. Hold up. There's.
Are you gonna share the pictures?
Oh heck yes. So I am seated at the game on Wednesday, and I get this message with this picture, and I go, "Oh, you creep. You absolute creep." Because I didn't know you were going to be there. So then
I think it was last minute.
I spent the next like 10 minutes trying to like find you, and there you were with your dad, and just I caught you perfectly looking at me too. I was so happy with that.
Nice. Yeah.
So,
because I think I remember that you were there. Oh, that's right. Because I must have been during one of the timeouts or something, and I checked my phone, and you had posted a picture on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, right, he said he was going to be here," and I kind of, well, and then I asked you where you were sitting, and I was like, oh, okay, that section. All right. Let's see if I can find. Oh, yep, there he is.
There he is. Yep. So that was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Being behind the pep band was also lots of fun. Just memories of being in pep band, and they were.
Oh yeah.
The women's pep band was particularly brutal that night, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it a lot. But outside of that,
Even on.
oh, go.
Oh, go ahead.
No,
I was
go.
gonna say
You go.
even at those games, they've got a lot of energy.
How were they today?
Good.
Good.
Oh yeah, they were doing their pet band thing.
Enjoying their time.
Oh yeah.
Good. Good. Outside of that, yeah, I had like a cold, like I said earlier. I had a cold pretty much this entire week, I think. So my memory has been in the shadow realm for most of this week. Like, oof. Like, yeah, Friday was really bad. I was The Walking Dead on Friday. It was just, yep. I got it. My goal is I got through work. I was so glad that my ex had like texted me. We had been communicating. She's like, "Can I just have Des all Friday?" And I was like, we agreed to this Thursday. I was like, "Sure, that's fine. That works." Like, because I'd had him all day Saturday, right? Yeah, I got home. I was like, I'm so glad I don't have him because I don't have to worry about taking care of another human. All I have to do is watch wrestling and then go to sleep. And that's exactly what happened.
Nice.
And then yeah, today we bought a humidifier just because it's real bad. Like you can't tell right now because I've been coughing and that kind of stuff because of pressure in my gut. Um, but it's already markedly better in the house.
Yeah.
Markedly.
Yeah, we hit dry season. It's about
It's
to
the
get
worst.
real dry.
And my house isn't exactly the most airtight. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, you gave your life updates first, so I don't need to worry about asking you about that again. I'd like to hear about your nostalgic memory of the week.
Let's just talk or um cuz yeah, went to the basketball game Wednesday, the women's basketball game. And I was chatting with someone um about it. And it's of all the sports, especially college sports, I don't watch a lot of sports to begin with. And when I do, they're the ones that most people don't watch. Like everybody watches football. Everybody
Yep.
watches football, men's basketball. I mean, baseball's the big one that I like, but I also like tennis. Um, but women's basketball, especially, I mean, the WNBA is whatever, and they're doing their own thing, and they're a bunch of divas. But college basketball, college women's basketball, um, one, I'm not a big basketball person in general. Like, I won't watch men's basketball. I just, it's whatever. Not a big fan.
That's fair.
Um, but I feel like the it's less showboaty, the women's college basketball,
I can
because
see that
not
in some regards.
because most of them can't dunk. Granted, some of our players are uh very good at what they do and very
Yes.
enjoyable to watch. And I think part of it is the nostalgia because that was the sport my sister played. So I spent, you know, my last 2 years and then the 2 years after that um, in high school
Watching your sister
going
play.
to going to the girls basketball games because my sister was playing in the girls basketball games. So yeah, just that's the women's basketball has a special place in my heart because that was the sport. I mean, she ran track, but there's not
Track isn't
really.
exactly a spectator sport.
unless you're a fellow track nerd, you
Yeah.
really, or you have like your child's in track.
Yeah.
Like as a sibling, it's like I don't want to be there. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um, and she had a different sport that I could support her in. So, and then yeah, just thinking about, um, and I'll kind of dox myself a little bit, but because like, and I was looking this up. Of all the sports, I think the women's basketball head coach has been at Iowa State the longest of any head coach.
It's pretty darn close anyway. Like he's been, oh, at least at the university, or is that what you're saying?
Yeah, at the university.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yes.
I know we go through football coaches like
Well, pause.
it's
But
get it's getting better.
it's but yeah, no. He is absolutely the longest tenured coach in Iowa State history for sure.
And he's got a really good record. And the nostalgia there is that I actually went to high school with one of his kids. So
There you go.
yeah, just thinking back to all the good old days in high school, going to the girls basketball games, and so yeah. Yeah, women's, and I mean my parents have season tickets, and I'll either eventually get my own, or if they decide they don't want theirs anymore, I'll take theirs. So, I mean, I know it's not, I'm not, I don't have season football tickets, but I mean, and the girls do well enough that the games are still fun to go to,
Oh yeah.
and it's yeah. So I really enjoy it. I'll probably be at most of the home games. Um, yeah, that was my nostalgia.
Nice. Um, I'll give you my little nostalgia moment here. Just in a second. Let me gargle some water. There we go.
That was hot.
That's what.
That's on the internet forever.
Yep. I can live with that. All right. Yeah. No, my
catchphrase now.
I can live with that.
No, that's on the internet forever.
Oh, okay. I was like, I really hope I can live with that is not a catchphrase. It's a terrible catchphrase.
It's a,
I can live with
I can
that.
live with that.
What? OnlyFans era in one sentence. I can live with that.
Right.
Oh. My nostalgic memory of the week was so my cousin is in town. Well, to be fair, she's been in the town for a while. But she is getting ready to go back to her in-laws across the country shortly after Thanksgiving. So we had a kind of a little mini family get together. She and her husband and their three kids came over to my parents' house, and the kids they were all playing together, having fun, and I was excuse me, and my uncle came over. He came from a town about an hour and a half away. Northish of here. And so it was nice seeing him and just like talking about stuff. So my nostalgic memory was just thinking back to like seeing, yeah, like family get-togethers. Really, like when you would all like sit in a, at least for me, we'd all be at like my grandma's house, and it'd be like for some Thanksgiving or some family thing, when you're all sitting and playing games and the adults are talking, and it's just good. Because like I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, "Yeah, no, I'll do like play dates, but it's not the same because you're still watching kids. But
Yeah.
when you have these like family get together kind of dealios, yeah, you kind of have to have a minor adult knowledge of where they are. Like, we need to know where you're at. We don't need to be watching over you, but we just need to know that you're not like
Yeah.
sticking your fingers in electrical sockets or something. I don't know. You know, so, we had, and it was just, uh, because we were talking at work, and she was like, yeah, it's like we always have these play dates, and I never get to have adult time and that kind of stuff, and it'll be nice to just have a little bit of adult time. And so, we're sitting there, and frankly, most of the time when adult time happens, I'm sitting kind of at the edge of it going like, yep, this is adult time. We're talking during adult time about little adult time things. This is enjoyable. And it kind of is, but at the same time, it's just kind of like, yep, cool. Okay. As an adult, it's just different. Like, it's still enjoyable in so much that you can talk about some things and catch up about some things, but sometimes there are just some conversations where they're like talking about, yeah, I'm a president for this company, and I'm leaving the house at like 5 in the morning, and then I'm getting back at like 6 p.m. at night, and then all this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, cool. I'm so glad I know nothing about what you're doing. Um, Outside of, are you still there? Okay, your face froze.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're there. Okay. Was I robot-y for you, sir?
Yes.
Okay. What was the last thing you heard?
Uh, Conversation is
Okay.
president of this company, whatever.
Yeah. Basically, he's just talking about how busy he is, and he's earned it, right? And there's a part of me that's like, cool. Like, well, how are you doing, Michael? I'm like, I stay busy. And my dad's like, well, you had that whole Dave Portnoy thing. I'm like, yeah, like 2 months ago, like my life has moved on. Like, it was awesome,
Yeah.
and like it has had a lasting effect, but I'm still here, and I'll be honest, I had a moment of kind of thinking about some stuff earlier today at church. But like, but yeah, it's still just some of that like I don't have big stories about like leaving for work at 5:15 and doing a bunch of operational stuff and putting out fires. No, dog. I wake up at like 7. I write. I do more writing. I throw my fist in my head against the wall as I try to write and come up with stuff for the week. Then I have to write emails. Then I go to work. Then I'm a dad. Or some days I'm not a dad and I go and do other stuff in my free time for potential future me. So it's like I don't got stories.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
but it was still good. Like I don't want to complain because I still enjoy it because it's nice to have those things. But my nostalgic memory was more of like being a kid sure was nice during these times. I miss being a
Right.
kid during these times.
Yeah,
So
life does change.
yeah. You got any hot takes this week, sir?
Um,
Any that are safe?
yeah, I kind of yes and no. Um, I the screw it.
Do it.
So
I'm gonna do one too.
trying to figure out like and it prompted me to actually sit down and write. So, everybody has rules for their stream, for the chat and whatnot, and I've been looking through, different rules, and you have your basic ones like, don't be an a-hole, talk kindly to each other, no racial slurs, no, and then you've got the ones like don't talk politics or religion in the chat, we're all here to have a good time. And there's one that a lot of people have to varying degrees, and it's the concept of backseat gaming.
Mm.
And I get it. Um, because I worded what I said wrong. Because I was trying to be genuinely helpful. It was more of a reminder, like, hey, this is an easy thing to forget. But the person, and it's not someone I normally watch, and I look through his, and I've got all sorts of things that I could say about him as a streamer. I mean, his whole bio, I've got a bigger bio. His whole bio was, I'm a musician and a streamer. That was it. I was like, well,
Sure,
that tells me
that's a bio.
every that tells me everything I need to know about the kind of person you are, actually. As a professional audio engineer, if your first line is I'm a musician and that's it,
You're
and
screwed.
you look and you give off, you know, stoner guitar player vibes, I'm gonna make some assumptions, and they're probably gonna be all right
You're not wrong.
because I've known quite a few of them. Um, and the reaction, I mean, it wasn't like super abhorrent. It was a fairly tame reaction, but it got me thinking, like, all right, this concept of backseat, and I looked at other ones, like some of them, a lot of streamers were like, no backseat gaming. Um, one uh, who's been on the internet for quite a while, I liked his was a little better. His was more like keep backseat gaming to a minimum. And I thought about as I'm moving into this, like, what do I think of it? And honestly, the big, and so I, it's basically in my rules, is the big things for me are no spoilers. Um, even if it's not my first time, it might be someone else's first time going through something. So don't spoil anything and don't spam something. Like if I don't catch it the first time and I ignore it the first time, don't just sit there and say the same thing over and over and over and over again. That's
Yep.
obnoxious. But if you're trying to be helpful, I'm not the best gamer in the world. Like if you want to
Help.
make sure I get this in frame, backseat game, I don't care. If I'm really that if I he did seem to get a little more bent out of shape than he should have when it happened. It's like if you're gonna get that bent out of shape about it, maybe you shouldn't be on Twitch. Maybe you should go play games by yourself.
That's fair. Yeah.
Like if me reminding you of something that you should, maybe not for, and it wasn't even like because he had played the game before, and he'd made that clear. I was like, all right, well, I hope you forget to do the thing I told you to do because it's gonna suck later. Well, it wouldn't. I mean, he was playing a JRPG. It the thing would be helpful, but not the end of the world.
Gotcha.
But if something like that, because it was like, um, he got snippy about it, and then they deleted the comment altogether, and it's like, okay,
Sure. Whatever. Yeah.
if that makes you feel better, sure. Like, I'm sorry I was helpful. Like, I didn't mean to backseat game. Like,
Yeah.
if something like that is really that egregious of a sin, like I get it. You don't want people sitting there like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, I
Yeah.
get
That
it.
would get real bad chat. Yeah.
I have enough. I've had enough actual backseat drivers in my life. But at a certain point, you have to remember that chat only has as much power as you give it. So yeah, my rules are no spoilers, no spamming. If you say it once, okay, cool. Don't spoil anything for anybody. Don't be obnoxious, and don't talk down. Like don't be like, "Oh, you should be doing this, stupid." That's kind of rude. But if you're like, hey, this would be helpful if you did this, or hey, don't forget to do that, cool. That's helpful. Thank you. I appreciate that. Not, how dare you tell me how to live my life? Like, if, and maybe I'm in the minority. Like, if that's really how you feel, like, you know, you can play video games by yourself without an audience.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But then afterwards, I looked at his bio afterwards because I was, curious as to, and that's, yeah, his bio was, I'm a musician and I play classic JRPGs. That was his whole bio. And I was like, that explains a lot. And yeah, I'm stereotyping, but I'm absolutely not ashamed to stereotype because I know those types of, yeah, I play guitar, man. I'm a musician. I'm so cool. Yeah, no. You're also not a fun person. And and I won't say who it was, but and he had plenty of followers, so he is, you know,
He has his own following.
He has his own following, and people like those kinds of some people like those kinds of people, and and maybe he's more enjoyable to watch than the 15 minutes that I had, but I was like, if you're gonna react, and I on one side I get it, but on the other side it's like, all right, one little flub, and you were like, oh, delete the comment, like expunge all record of this ever happening and be super offended by it. Like, why
That's
don't
stupid.
you just turn stream off and play by yourself?
Yeah.
Like,
Internet's forever. Don't delete stuff.
Or if you really need that much of an audience, turn chat off and just play and don't have chat. And just turn it off. Like, all you want is you just want people to watch you.
Yeah.
Because I get, when you're on stage playing your guitar or telling you how to play your guitar, whatever. He didn't even say what kind of musician or what he played or what kind of. It was just, I'm a musician. And as someone who's in that industry, the simplicity that for most people that tells you nothing. For me, it tells me all that I need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, you probably play guitar or drums. No offense.
A little offended.
But usually guitar, mostly guitar. Because drummers usually have a little more energy than he had.
Usually.
Because y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if that's... So, yeah, I mean... And it made me think about, what do I want? Like, I don't care. Backseat game. Just don't be obnoxious. Don't spam. Don't be an a-hole. And don't spoil anything. And we'll be fine. Help me out. I can use it.
That's fair.
It also made me think about, like, what do you, like, those people must play a lot of single-player games, because, like, I'm playing a dungeon crawler, and I'm a support role, which means half the time, like, so I'm the healer. I'm watching everybody's health bar, and, sometimes, someone will say, hey, this person's low on health, or, hey, I could use this, and it's like, on the one side, yes, I'm watching it. I see that. I know how to do my job. But on the other hand, it's good because maybe I did miss something. And I can't be offended because they're calling out because they're watching themselves closer than I'm watching everybody, they're watching them.
Yep.
It's this lack of team mentality thing. That's my hot take. If you can't take a little bit of, which is why the one streamer who was like, his rule was keep it to a minimum. That's better. Like,
yeah,
it's less.
I like Ray's take. Don't backseat game. We'll bully you until you leave.
Yeah, because like, yeah, and I think it was the fact that his mod deleted the comment. It was like that was a little like, why?
Yeah.
Like, that's pushing it a little bit. And he only did that because either his mod was one of those snarky people, or prissy. Prissy is the word I was looking for. Or he told them to ahead of time, and that was one of the things he wanted. Which, if you can't handle a friendly reminder, it's not like, because it wasn't like, because I think the way I word it was like, don't forget to talk to this person. That's all I said. And he was like, don't backseat game. It's like, I didn't tell you that you had to. It's even a side quest. It's not a main quest. Like, it's like, I could have said it differently, like, hey, don't forget to do this one. Hey, this is, an easy thing to forget. Don't forget. Although, thinking back, he probably would have reacted the same way. Like,
it's fair. Yeah, probably. Who knows?
It's like, I get some people are like, don't tell me what to do unless, I give you the safe word. Don't
Everyone's
remind
different.
me of things. Like, don't help me at all. Like, zero help. I don't see it. I don't get it. That's not for, I don't, because then on the other side of that, at the end of the day, I can just ignore you. Like, okay, you told me to do this thing. You told me to talk to this person. I've played this game before. I know I need to do this thing and not forget. You said it. Okay. Well, maybe I don't want to. Or maybe whatever. I'll just, let it drift itself off into the ether with everything else.
Yeah.
Not, you said the thing. No.
Fair enough.
That's my hot take. Like, if you're offended by, if you're super offended by a one-off accidental backseat game, maybe don't have a community that you want to chat with.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Too many musicians to tolerate that. He's probably like, hey, you need to tune this string. Don't tell me what to do. It sounds fine to me. Yeah, well, I'm the professional. So that's my hot take. I don't believe backseat gaming is a thing. And I'm unbothered by it. Just don't be obnoxious.
Fair enough.
Rude.
Well, let's see here. There's a few things we could talk about. First of all, did you see that GTA 6 got delayed?
I did not.
Yeah, it got delayed till November of next year. And so it went from like March to November, or May to November. Yeah, it makes me sad, but I'm okay with it too, honestly, because,
Yeah, I was never a big GTA player.
I like GTA. It's fun. I like single player games, and I liked 5 when it first came out. I played it enough times. I didn't get into online, but it's still fun. Before I get to that one, because I see you clicking links, I suspect.
Yeah.
Did you hear what the Louvre's password was? Okay, so first of all, before we go there, did you hear that there was a heist at the Louvre?
I did not.
So yes, there was a heist at the Louvre. Stuff got stolen.
Was their password 1234?
Oh, you're so close. That reminds me, I need to change my luggage.
All right, President Scrooge.
But
no.
it's
Yeah.
I could look it up, but close. And so this is before I tell you the password, if you don't know already, if you have ever felt useless or worthless, or like your job is literally so freaking stupid and unimportant, let me tell you what the password at the Louvre was, and the fact that there had to be at least one security professional that okayed this. I'm going to give you all a quick second to think to yourself, What
Was
password?
this their door password?
This
or
was
their,
a
like,
security password. A security password to get into secure things within the Louvre, like accessing their security network, like turning off cameras.
Okay.
Okay? Do you know what the
Oh,
password was at the Louvre?
my second guess is password.
You're close again. The password at the Louvre was
Or
Louvre. It was Louvre. It was freaking Louvre. I promise you, no matter how bad you are at your job, no matter how useless you feel, no matter how stupid you think your job may be, there was a security guy who said that it was okay for a security password to be Louvre. I promise you, you're good at your job. That person, bad. Yep.
Wow. The irony to me is that um the to get into my Chrysler login, you have to change your password every so often. It has to be a certain strength. There's hardly anything that you can even access, and a lot of it is stuff everyone talks about anyways. It's not like, because even if you get into the service library where they have like torque specifications and how to do this and how to do that, they still don't give us a whole lot that you can't find elsewhere. The engineers keep it all hidden, so there's really not that much to protect. We have to change our passwords. They have to be a certain, whatever. And then on top of that, if you haven't logged in a while on a certain device, you get handed out a one-time passcode, which is a 6-digit number that you get in your email. And then the worst thing is when you have to change your password, you end up getting like 3 of them just to get through the process. Because they're like, hey, log in. Oh, here's the one-time password. Okay, I logged in. You have to change your password. Change my password. Please enter your one-time password. Get the second one. Okay, cool. Password changed.
Yep.
But no, where they keep, $1 million artwork.
Priceless pieces of artwork that have existed for years.
I almost don't even feel bad.
As someone at work put it, and I can't bleep myself, so earmuffs, kids. The fucking French. Like, what?
I know. We'll make our password our building. They'll never think of that.
I'm low-key a little surprised it took someone this long. But I promise you, the only reason why it took this long is because every time someone thought of, like, hacking, is like, let's just use the password Louvre. No, certainly they can't be that stupid to use the name of the building. It can't be that idiotic.
I feel like most of the time, most of them are, professionally doing this. So they have passcode crackers, which procedurally go through random strings.
It was too stupid for the password crackers.
Yeah. But finally, one guy was like, well, I'm just going to do this by hand. Well, let's see. What do I... Screw it.
Let's just try it. Why not? What the shit? Yep.
Yeah. And it was probably like, I would bet that it was some guy who did that. And he was like, oh my goodness, I just got in. Log out. Call his buddies, call his other heister buddies. Hey, I know the password to the Louvre.
Want to make some money? Like a lot of money.
I know our next target. It's the Louvre. We'll never get in there. We can't crack it. I know the password. What?
Watch me.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what the password was, guys? It was Louvre. Everyone looks at him and goes, "You're kidding." No, it was. Yep.
Incredible.
So, like, normally it's thieves that are stupid. This time,
Because like every other place I've ever had to make a password for, it's like you have to have
15 digits and one capital, one digit, and one special character.
At least one number, at least one capital, at least one special character, at least one lowercase. You have to have them all. It has to be, a lot of them are like at least 8 characters long. Some of them are like, I think there's one that I've got somewhere that's like, it has to be exactly 12 characters or something like that. Like no more, no less. Like, was Louvre even capitalized or was it all lowercase?
I'd have to look at the story again. I'm pretty sure it was all lowercase.
Wouldn't even matter. You wouldn't one because the one uppercase letter is going to be the L.
Right? Yeah. I lost it. I lost it during the week, and I lost it again. But again, it is the reminder that no matter how dumb you think your job is, no matter how unappreciated you think you are not the security guy for the Louvre who set the password as Louvre. And no one did poo. No one did a thing about it. For who knows? It's maybe been that way since they installed the damn thing.
Probably.
Maybe they need to double check all the router passwords at the Louvre, because I bet you someone could hack into the routers there with the password of admin.
Username admin, password.
The password is password. Keep it simple. Yep.
Wow.
So now that we've had that just absolutely asinine moment, I will let you... I found the link. I found the news story. I know nothing, so I want to hear your thoughts, good sir. I'm literally going to put it into the split view, so that way people know what you're looking at.
Is it supposed to be... Because the question is this a trailer? Yes, I'm 17. Oh, cool. It's an ad. Nobody cares. Okay. Because the question is, so the artwork is Krogan Civil War.
Yep.
Is it talking about... I don't know if there was a Krogan Civil War. Spoilers for a game that's been out for a while. I mean, I could see it happening after the original trilogy because of what was going on. Is there anything useful in this announcement trailer?
I get the feeling it is the old announcement trailer, right?
Yeah, it probably is.
Business moves fast.
Because I don't think they've announced it. I don't think I've seen any news for trailers since it first got released, like, a while back.
We know now that in the early years of the 20th century, this world...
So, how much... You've
I've played
Mass
through
Effect,
all
right?
3, yeah. I beat the trilogy. I haven't touched 4, but whatever. I don't think anyone else did.
I haven't yet. I will at some point. So, I mean, because the Krogan were unified at the end of 3. Spoiler alert for people watching. You've had ample chance to play the game yourself. But yeah, they were unified at the end of 3. If you went through, depending on the choice route that you went, you could the best. Let's assume the best course of action was curing the genophage, uniting the Krogan under Rex. If you didn't die in the first one, and you made all the right decisions. So they do hint at the whole situation being naturally unstable because of what the Krogan are. So yeah, this could be a plot point in the game, is dealing with a Krogan civil war, which not totally unexpected. I mean, the artwork's really cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't... Hold on.
You're fine. Honestly, I just played that trailer while you were talking, so.
Those are spines. Okay. I do not think that picture is Rex. So, yeah, just a generic
Krogan.
Which, yeah, Civil War. I mean, it probably wouldn't be a whole lot different than, yeah. I mean, yeah, it would be a fun plot point, and it would give character development, or, yeah, lore development, I guess, would be a better term for the Krogan as a species. Granted, they had a lot anyways. I mean, all of them had probably about the same amount. But yeah, I mean, that would be cool.
It would be. You're more like, I enjoyed the series, but you are more of the. You are way more aware of the lore than myself.
Is old. Like the kind of old that we've already seen. There was an ancient Krogan in 2. Well, I guess not ancient, but he was older. Who are we looking at? Lightly wrinkled Liara, which, I mean, they live 1,000 years. The next big question, of course, is why are the Krogan in the middle of Civil War? Did you not play the other 3 games?
I was about to say, yeah, like, I remember the tensions were high in 3, as I recall.
If you don't, spoiler alert, if you don't do the right things or have high enough Paragon or Renegade, Rex dies in the first one. One of your squad mates, because he has a temper. And the mission that you're on is close to his heart.
So, question, who's the canon character to die there?
That's a good question.
Because at some point, because here's the thing, these are good games, but they are still like everyone got a different playthrough based off the choices. There still is a canon decision. So what are the canon decisions? Who's right? Because yeah.
Because that's the other big question is, if they're doing a sequel, because the final technically 4 choices of the end of the 3rd game are so drastically different that if they were to pick up where they left off, or they're drastically different for the main character.
Yep.
Because there is only one of those endings where it's hinted at that you might have survived.
And that was the assimilation one, if I remember right.
No, it was the destruction one.
Oh.
And I did read it's entirely possible because Andromeda was far enough away when it happened that they wouldn't have been affected by it or known that it had happened. So, yeah, taking control, obviously Shepard becomes one with the Reapers. And that eventually falls apart and falls back into the cycle. Because all that does is your character becomes in control, and kind of like the end of the Matrix 3, honestly, where he becomes one with Smith, and also spoilers. And then the machines are like, okay, we'll have this truce. And then you have, the Matrix 4 where the truce kind of
It was sort of worked, but not. Truth, they only work in theory, right?
The assimilation one, you also have to die because they use the genetic code of Shepard to combine organic and machine.
Right. Yep. I think because that's the one I chose, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was the ending that they added to make everybody happy because nobody liked. And then the fourth secret ending is if you just do nothing.
Oh, he walks away or something, if I remember right. Wasn't that the?
Yeah. Or you basically you can tell the catalyst off. Be like, I'm not making this choice. Screw you. Technically, it's an ending. Technically, you can do it. The ending is game over. But technically, it's an ending.
Fair enough.
But the one, because if you watch the end of the cutscene, I think there's a pile. If I remember correctly, you see Shepard's hand in a pile of rubble, and it like twitches. It's one of those like,
is he
dead?
Yeah.
Is he alive? Who knows? So that's the theoretical canon ending that all the machines, all the AI. So basically, the Reapers, the Geth, and ED. I've never gotten a straight answer on if it's just higher functioning like AIs that it destroys, or if it's like any pseudo, like the VI, like the virtual intelligences that they have all over the place, like do those go away? Is it like a full on technological EMP, like it destroys all technology?
Yeah.
I think in all of them, the mass relays do get destroyed, though. I don't remember. It's been a minute, and I haven't finished the third one yet again.
Well, that's all good.
But as far as, let's see, because you did ask a question.
It's true. I did ask.
Who's base? Because, yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, that's what I thought. That the canonical survivor was Ashley.
So canonly, that means he's dead. Rex is dead.
No, so you get to Vermeer. So you have your party is so throughout all of Mass Effect 1, your party is Rex, Garrus, Liara, Tali, and then Caden and Ashley. And then Vermeer, one of them has either Caden or Ashley gets sacrificed. That's always a choice.
Yep.
Rex only, because the mission on Vermeer is to basically destroy a Krogan breeding compound.
Yep.
Well, not breeding, they're growing them.
Yep.
And Rex doesn't like it. So you have to have enough
Points.
pull
Yep.
to be able to talk him down. If you don't, either you have to put him down, or I think if you hesitate long enough, Ashley's the one who does it for you.
So realistically, canon there is just you have enough pull.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Rex does survive canonically. And then in the second one, there's not really a whole lot. Really, the only thing that has to happen is Morden survives the suicide mission. Which is not hard to do, because he's a key player in 3, where you have to cure the genophage. If Morden and Rex are there, well, Rex becomes the leader of the Krogan if he's there.
Yep, I remember
and you
that.
cure the genophage. If you fake cure the genophage, he finds out about it. And there's actually, because of an update that they made, technically, after he finds out, he confronts you in an area of the Citadel, and you fight, and he dies. But because they added fast transit to the Citadel in their update, you can actually avoid him for the rest of the game after that. And he never actually dies.
Curious.
But
I mean, story-wise, that would make it very clear that they want him to live, though, even if you were making poor decisions.
Yeah. Canonically, I think he survived. I think the canonical, as far as that goes, I think the canon is that he survives to lead the Krogan and you cure the genophage. That being said, that means there are a lot more Krogan, and they're hostile. They like to fight things.
They're like the Irish.
Yeah.
We like to drink and we like to fight.
Because the canon plot is that the planet that they lived on was super harsh. They had super high birth rates because the environment was super harsh, and their
survival rate was low, if I remember right?
Yeah, birth rate was super high, survival rate was super low, because they were very tribal, very clans, a lot of fighting, and harsh environment. And then when they got off of their planet, when they were uplifted, they didn't have those. They could spread out. They didn't have a harsh environment. And so then they added the genophage to basically even that out.
Yep. Yep. Now that's coming back to me.
So
it's bringing balance to the galaxy.
There being as someone who's played the game several times and knows the lore fairly well, wow, a Krogan Civil War. Who would have saw that coming? That's as surprising as an Irishman walking into a bar and ordering a drink. Who would have thought?
Speaking of things like ordering drinks, though, and the words. Well, I should let you continue, because I think you have more thoughts. You're done? You're actually done? Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually done.
Speaking of things like drinks, because in the words of the modern philosophers, Semisonic, it is closing time.
It's 2 a.m.
Well, I mean, it's 9:21 p.m.
1:30.
It's close enough.
Close enough. Bar time.
But for plugs, I'm going to do a little bit something different, because if you want to know where to find us on Twitch, I'm going to make this super easy for you guys real fast. You can find us on Twitch at our usernames below, first of all. So I am at MKSmith2does. Splashly is at SirSplashley. Shock, right? But if you want to know when we're normally going to stream on Twitch, you can also find that below. I haven't fixed it for Splashly yet, so my apologies. But for me, it's typically on Thursday nights from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. And for Splashly, that is what time?
Right now it's Wednesdays from 7 to 10 to 11.
Between 10 and 11.
That might change to Tuesdays.
Okay. Makes sense. That's fine. It's good.
and that's something. Yeah.
Well, I'm not stressed out about that. So, as long as it works for you, it works for me. It's the important part. But for plugs, like I said, we're doing something a little different. So again, you can find us on Twitch on these nights that you see below our beautiful faces right now. In fact, again, that's our schedule. And if you want to know where to find us on Twitch, that is now below our beautiful faces. But for plugs, we're going to do something a little different. Because you see last week, and it's not really springing, but I'm kind of springing this on SirSplashley. Because you see last week, a certain game called Amanda the Adventurer 3 was released. Mm-hmm. And see, I don't have my son this weekend. So here's what I am proposing. On Friday night, or potentially Saturday, if whichever works better for you,
okay,
we do an Amanda the Adventurer marathon. 1, 2, and 3. And here's why I say that. 1 and 2 can be 100% completed in 3 hours or less. And we're not really looking at 100% completing them. We just want to beat them to the ending. Both games. Because you have yet to beat 2, as I recall.
Correct.
And then I want to come in, and I want to jump into the Amanda the Adventurer 3 completely blind. So here's what I'm proposing. This Friday or this Saturday, we do Amanda the Adventurer marathon.
Yeah. I think that could happen.
We can do it on your Twitch or my Twitch. It doesn't care. We can do it at your place or my place. It really doesn't matter. So, because I can share the games with you and all that kind of good stuff, there's plenty of ways we can make that work.
Yeah.
But then I've got one more plug. And this is kind of an idea for, I've mentioned it to you, but we're going to mention it out for Candy and Austin and anyone else who wants to watch and potentially join us. I have an idea. And this is because I bought this game a long time ago, and I have yet to beat it. I haven't got that far. Every time I start, I kind of go, oh, I want to play this with other people who also like these kinds of games. And that game is Baldur's Gate 3. It is a wonderful co-op game where if you own it, you can play a co-op experience, almost like a D&D night, but the game itself is the Dungeon Master. So,
True.
At some point in the future, we don't have any ideas for this, but I'm throwing this out for the internet so we can find 4 people who would be willing to do a Baldur's Gate 3 night. Once a month, twice a month. Doesn't have to be super often. We're just looking for, kind of give that D&D night vibes energy,
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to join us for a Baldur's Gate 3 night, leave a comment. Maybe shoot us a chat message while you're in the chat right now. If you're not in the chat and you're going to wait to put it in the comments, totally okay. But let us know. It may happen. Frankly, it probably will happen, even if it's just me and him. But I'd like to get 4 people involved since we can. So, dear Internet, help us make this happen. You know what to do. Anthony, I'm going to leave chat shoutouts to you this week.
Chat shoutouts. Candy.
Candy.
Chatted up with us.
How many times do you think she's heard this song before? I want candy.
Probably a lot.
Probably her entire freaking life.
Probably.
But we appreciate you. We appreciate Candy. And
she might not be in the chat now because I saw her log on to Fellowship a minute ago.
Well, who knows? We might be on a second monitor on her phone. Who knows?
True.
I'm a positive person, so we want to give that shout out to Candy. Say it.
If we say her name enough, maybe she'll appear. Maybe we can Beetlejuice her back into the comments.
So we're just gonna reverse this a little. Well, actually, I'll leave this part to you because I have to do the last part. So.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, aside from the Baldur's Gate thing and the Man of the Adventure, if there's anything else that you'd like to see us do or talk about, let us know in the comments. Yep, I knew
it. That's a pretty good one. It's a good walk on.
Train of thought. Yeah. If there's anything else you'd like to see us do, and if you wanna, tell us what you think about the things that we said. If you think I'm completely stupid for how I feel about backseat gaming, let us know in the comments, or anything else.
And while they're doing
in
that,
the comments, let us know. Tell us what to tell.
Do it.
So if there's anything you'd like us to talk about or play or do, get in the comments and Backseat Podcast.
There we go. Yeah.
I'm not a snarky asshole at all.
Definitely not. Earmuffs, kids. And while you're putting on those earmuffs, make sure you like this video and subscribe. Please. We really appreciate it. It does push us into the algorithm a little bit, so thank you.
So with that,
we're going to go do what we do.
You go do you.
And we will see you guys next time. Bye!